Welcome guys, and thank you for clicking to watch this video. So this is what we are going to design for today, this beautiful church flyer, an attractive church flyer. So guys, please, without wasting much time, if you are new here to my page, kindly like and subscribe, as it is going to help the family grow. And please go into the description to download the stock images together with the details. The details are in the file. So yeah, and let's get started. So let's get into Photoshop. So here it is going to be brief and straight to the point. So let's get it on. Okay guys, so as you can see, you open your new document like this and take edges, weight of 4 and height of 5.5, resolution at 300 like that, and then I'm giving my document the name. That's it. So hit on create when you are done. So from here, all you have to do is to go to view and then hit on new guide. So here in the new guide, take horizontal like this, and then in the position you type in 76.5%. Make sure to add the percent, if not it won't work. So this is it guys. So from here you take your shape tool. Let me give it this green color like this. So I'm going to draw this shape to meet the ruler down there like this. So that is the essence of the ruler. From here you go to the properties, and here in the properties, okay, uncheck this chain icon, that part, okay, uncheck it, and then type in 140 pixels here and 140 pixels, or 140, okay, and hit enter. So until you get something like this, don't stop. Okay guys, so this is it. Click inside and come into your details like this, and select the solid color and just copy and paste it right here in Photoshop. This is the solid color we are going to work with. So yeah, as you can see, so from here go to file and place embedded. Let's bring in this engine image like this. Okay, so yeah, place it embedded like that, and just position it on the center and just enlarge it like this to fill the page, so to the point where the circle engine, that fun part, okay, becomes very big like that. Okay guys, so this is it. From there, just as you are seeing, you put blend mode on screen like this. So this is it. From there you go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. So just as you are seeing, I'm going to blur about 20 pages. Just type in 20 there as you are seeing it, so to get this effect going on. Alright guys, so from here I'm going to do is give it a layer mask and take my brush tool. So this is it guys. I am going to show you my brush settings because my recorder is not giving me the brush settings. So as you are seeing guys, yeah, so from here I'm going to just brush off this lower part of the engine image and the sides, of the engine image, so that we get some darker parts around it like that, just as you are seeing guys. So the engine image becomes the one in the middle. So this is kind of the before and the after. To do what I just made, you just, to close the layer mask, you hold on shift and then you click inside the layer mask. That is it guys. So create a new layer and take your brush tool. All you have to do is to come into your colors palette here and just sample this the light yellow color there. This is my code I use. You can as well pause that part and just gauge the center and strike a light like that. Okay, this is it guys. Take a move tool and yeah, this is it. From there you put blend mode on screen. So yeah, this is it. Okay guys, alright, so let's go to file and place embedded. We want to bring in this paper texture, okay, for the background. So yeah, right click and then go to flip horizontal. We want it the other way and just drag the layer down below all the layers like that, just to have it looking like this for you. Okay guys, so this is it. All I'm going to do is to enlarge it a bit. Okay, this is okay for us. Alright, so I'm going to then reduce opacity to 20, okay, to 25. 25 is okay. Alright guys, so just as you are seeing it like that for you. Okay, so I'm then going to select all and group them like that. Hit on the group layer icon or Ctrl+J to group as well. So this is our background we are going to work with. Alright guys, so this is it. And with the engine image, I have left my copy inside what I'm actually made. So you can as well use mine if you're finding any difficulty. So this is it. Just create a clipping mask. So yeah, I deleted it because we are not going to use it. We are already using ours. So yeah, let's go on. So go to file and place embedded like this. We're going to bring in this first pasta. Okay guys, so here I'm going to work on this woman of God. From there you just I'll just leave you to work on the second woman of God. So please pay rapt attention here. Position her on top of the light. Okay, we just created the one behind her right now, and then create a layer mask and take your brush tool. So here I'm showing you my brush settings. Okay, 0% hardness and soft round brush at all the time. Then brush on the sharp edge like this. Okay, just as I'm doing. Take your brush tool and we are good to go. So yeah, as you are seeing me doing it, okay, just yeah, do the same thing to this other man of God and you're good to go. You reduce the size and just position it behind them after brushing off the sharp edges like that. Okay, by dragging their layers down below that of the first man of God, or oops, woman of God. Okay guys, so with this one you just flip horizontal and yeah, create a layer mask and just brush off the sharp edge with a brush tool. And welcome back. Okay guys, so this is it. I'm just making a bit of an adjustment. Okay, so select these two men of God behind the woman and just move it up like that. If you have yours at the top, you are good to go. And then yeah, let's go. I'm selecting or just hitting on the group layer icon to make the group. This is emoji, as we always do here in this channel. Emoji stands for men of God. So yeah, let's box on guys. So this is it. These are our men of God. From here I'll just take my type tool and yeah, just as you are seeing me doing, let me increase it so that you guys can see. So going into my fonts. Okay, I'm taking Albertus bold. Link is right in the description. Albertus. Okay guys, we are going with white for now. I'll type in 30 like this. Take my move tool and just position it there and increase the size. Okay, I actually want you guys to see what is about to happen here. So yeah, Control plus X to cut the 0 for now. We actually made it later on, but not now. Yeah, so this is it. Make a duplicate and just paste the 0 there like this. Okay, from here you just go into your layer section, drag the 0 down to the new layer icon to make a duplicate. So from there all you have to do is to change the color. So this is the color we want, the solid color code. Just copy and paste it right here in Photoshop, and yeah, this is it guys. So all you're going to do is to just select these two, okay, and move it close to the 3 just as you are seeing, and make sure you bring this dark part, okay, outside like just as I'm doing, okay, with your arrow key on the keyboard, and just bring it out. Yeah, so till you get this effect, don't stop. All you're going to do is just rasterize it and go and take your lasso tool, make lasso tool, this is the lasso tool, and make a selection, yeah, inside 0 like this, and just go to edit and cut, or Control plus X to cut off that portion inside the 0, the little 0 there. Yeah, that one. Okay guys, so this is it. And take your type tool again. What we are going to do is to type in, but this time around we are going with the font Lobster. So this is it, days. You type in the days and yeah, take your move to go to edit and go to click on free transform. Just increase it a bit like that. Position it at the center or middle. Okay, there you have it. So yeah, just making it big again. Alright guys, so this is it. Click inside it, yeah, color palettes like that, and all you're going to do is a color palette. It's to sample this light yellow color code and paste it right here for the days. Okay guys, so yeah, we're actually going to work on the gradients of the 30. So yeah, from here you go to effects and click on gradient overlay. So over here I have created mine, so all I'm going to do is to distort them and just show you. Okay, I actually won't distort them, but I'm just showing you the settings. You can as well pause that part and keep the settings in mind. So yeah, this is it. From here, all you have to do is just go inside your details. I have left this 30 text gradient here. Copy the yellow color code and just paste it right here in Photoshop. And yeah, take the other part, let me distort it, go into your details, and at the same 30 gradients, copy the blue color code and paste it right here in Photoshop. So just as you are saying it, nothing more, nothing less. Location at 100%, and we are good to go. So this is it. All you're going to do is to just copy this layer style. So right click and go to copy layer style and just locate 3 and just paste it, because you don't want to waste time. Okay guys, so this is a quick way to sample the gradient colors into another text. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Select all, and I'm reducing the size like that, just as you are seeing, and positioning it at the center. I'm just making sure they are all well centered. So from here I just hit on the group layer icon, or Control plus G to group as well. And yeah, let's go. So I'm just naming it 30 text like that. So from here you take your rectangle tool and just strike a very nice rectangle beneath the 30 days like this. Okay, from here you go into your properties of the rectangle and uncheck the chain icon and just type in 10 pixels, actually 30 pixels, and yeah, at the bottom like right corner and top left corner like that. Okay, so all I'm going to do is to just give the shape this solid color code. Yeah, so copy and paste the solid color code right here in Photoshop. Oops, yeah, so paste it, and this is what we have to be getting. From here I'm going to drag it down to the group new layer icon like that and sample this color from the days like that. So let me zoom in so that you guys will see. Go to edit and free transform. All I'm going to do is to stretch this outside and this one outside, and go into the layer and just drag it down below that of the deep layer. Okay, the first rectangle. Okay, I'm closing it because I don't want it all that big. Okay, so this is it guys. Select all and just make sure they are well centered. Alright, so go, or you can as well do this. Go to select and select all and just make sure it is centered. And let me do this for that. So select all and just make sure it is well centered, and we are good to go. Go to select and deselect, you mean the selection you actually made. Alright guys, so this is it guys. So go and take your type to horizontal type tool again, and let me reduce the size like that. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to actually type with Montserrat. So this is Montserrat. So we are going with Montserrat regular. Yeah, this is it guys. So let me type in our fasting and prayers. Yeah, so this is okay. All I'm going to do is to just reduce the size a bit to about 6 points. Yeah, I think 6 points is too small. Yeah, 7 points is okay. It's okay. Yeah, this is okay. When you're done, all you have to do is to just go to select and select all, and just make sure it is centered by taking that center alignment there. Okay, just as I have done. Okay, and you're good to go. So yeah, select. I'm just reducing this the size of our rectangles, okay, because I want it to be close to the fasting and prayers text like that. Okay guys, let's go. I'm going to then take my rectangle tool and strike a very nice, I mean a tiny, should I say tiny, a line, okay, very tiny rectangle, in other words a line, and give it a white color and make sure it is well centered. Okay guys, so let's go. Alright, so this is it. Let me increase the size of the days a bit like this. Okay, so just as you are seeing it guys, nicely done. Alright, so Ctrl plus A and just make sure that it's well centered. Alignment is always important. So select this rectangle or line and let's take out horizontal type 2. Let's type in with all script. Okay, we are going to type in with all script. We are just typing in presents. Okay, just as you always know we are going to do, right? So just reducing the size to 10 and going into my character section and just increasing the VA to catch up somewhere about 200 like that. Yeah, just as you are seeing it. Okay guys, I'm just going to give it the color white like that. Take down when you're actually done. Take your move to and we are good to go. If you are up to this point, I salute you, sir. Well done. Select all, everything that has to do with this part we just entered after creating the man of God and group, and we are good to go. Alright guys, let's go to file and place embedded. So over here we're just going to add this lens flare, okay, to our text. So yeah, reduce the size and just go into the blend mode and put blend mode on screen just to have it looking like a PNG style and to have the darker part off like that. Alright guys, so position it right on top of the S and just give it a layer mask. Take your brush tool and brush off the sharp edges you are seeing around this lens flare. Okay guys, nicely done. So this is the before, okay, and this is the after. To do that, all you have to do is to hold shift and click inside the layer mask to close the layer mask like that. Okay guys, oops, let me send it up. Let's see. Okay, this is okay, yeah. All right, I just place it inside the group of the fast like that. All right, just to make our work simple, take your ellipse tool and just create a very nice ellipse at the top and click inside this thumbnail and just give it white color like that. All I'm going to do is go to FX and blending options. So we are just going to create this stroke. So hit or check this stroke part and we are going to work on it. So size of 10 pixels, okay, I think 10 is okay. Yeah, we are going with outside and blend mode normal, opacity of 100 and style of linear, and make sure you check reverse because mine is on reverse. Okay guys, so we are going to take this first color code. So this is it. I already created it, so I'm just distorting it and showing you guys. So you can also sample the one on the background or come into your details and copy this color code, your solid color code. Okay, actually it was a solid color code, so yeah, paste it and this is it. So with this pink color code, it's right inside. So let me distort it and let's go into our details. So yeah, right here, pink color, and you're good to go. Copy and paste it right here. Okay guys, so this is it. All you're going to do is to just hit on OK because you're actually done. So yeah, go to edit and free transform and just reducing the size because we don't want it all big like that on the page. So small is actually enough. So go to file and place embedded and you're taking in this logo. You're actually doing everything about the church name. So yeah, reduce the size so that it fits inside the ellipse there or the circle there, and go to FX and blending option. We actually want to give it a color overlay. So take this color overlay and sample this deep color code or deep violet like that right on the screen for you. Alright guys, so just as you're seeing it. Alright, so from here all we're going to do is to just create this very thin line with our rectangle tool and give it, double click here in this thumbnail and give it a white, a pure white. Alright guys, And yeah, so just as you're seeing, I'm going to take my type tool and go into my character section and give the VA to 0 like that. I'm going to type in with Montserrat. Actually, I'm typing in with Montserrat medium. So just as you're seeing me type in strong tower. Yeah, so this is a strong tower like this, and all you're going to do is just reduce the size. Take down when you're actually done. Okay, so with the second part, all you're going to do is type in with Montserrat light italic, reduce the size, and you're typing in prayer ministry of mates. Okay, and just add a dot like that. Just making sure that they are all close to each other, and taking my rectangle tool and drawing this very nice rectangle beside the mains like that. Okay, so double click here this time now, and just this is already white, so let's keep going. Select all and position it at the center, and I'm just enlarging it. I'm just enlarging it like that. Okay guys, all right. Yeah, so just reducing the size a little bit like this. I mean, together with the tiny line like that. Okay, okay. Control plus 0 to zoom to fit to page, just as I have done. All right, so select both the ALS and then the logo, and just reduce the size as well. Okay, just as you are seeing it, guys. So this is it. Alright guys, so this is all about the church name and everything to it. So I'm just going to move it close to the name, the text. Okay, just as you're seeing it, select all and hit on the group icon, and you're good to go. Just naming it the church logo. Okay, I named it the church logo. Make sure it is well centered. Let's go to select and all and hit the center alignment. Okay, so here all I'm going to do is just bring this down a bit like that. Take done when you're actually done. So just as you're seeing it, guys, simple, and yeah, you're good to go. So take your type 2, and here we're going to type in the names of the men of God. So we are going to type with the font ALS Script. Okay, and let's zoom inside. You can also zoom in holding Alt and dragging the scroll wheel inside and outside like that. Okay, so let's go and take this color, light yellow like that, and paste it. Alright, so this is it. Let's type in this organizer. Okay, so I'm just going to type in the first name, and I'm going to have to speed the other parts of the names. Okay, so yeah, let's go. I'm taking Montserrat regular, and we're typing with this white. Okay, let me reduce the size like this. So yeah, and make sure you get something like this and type in. You can also type in any name, or just go as I'm doing if you want to, or if you're a beginner. Okay, alright guys, so this is it. Rexford O2. Okay, so yeah, select both, and all you have to do is to hold Alt and drag to the right, okay, to make a duplicate. So see you at the end of the naming. Alright guys. Okay guys, so with this part, all you're going to do is to just first type host, okay, and come into the name. You're going to type in Mama and hit enter. Okay, Mama Paulina. So here you just go into the character section, make sure they are very close like that, just as you are seeing it, and make sure you take this center alignment like that, and we are good to go like that. Okay, take done when you're actually done, and yeah, so this is all about it. Go to edit and free transform. We actually want to increase the size, okay, because she's kind of the host here like that. Okay guys, So just as you are seeing it, Control+0 to zoom to fit to page. So this is all about the names of the MOG, just as you are seeing it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Group it and we are good to go. Let's box on. I'm going to take this ellipse. Yeah, so let's create this time. Okay, so go into the fill and close the fill like this. Okay, with the ellipse selected. Okay, so just increase the stroke and we are good to go. And just give it white for now. Okay, we want it white and we actually do not want it that big, so let's reduce it to 2 pixels. Okay, it's enough. All right, create a new layer and take your uh, ellipse tool again. Okay, and create a very nice ellipse, not big enough, not all that big like that, and make sure it is well centered by selecting 2 of them and taking the center alignment. We're going to just click inside the color panel and take this light yellow like color code and paste it right here in Photoshop. Okay, just as you are seeing it, guys. So this is it. So go to file and place embedded. We want to bring in this time vector or time logo, yeah, something like that. So yeah, this time logo and just paste it. Make sure it is positioned on top and inside this ellipse. So this is it. It is yellow and it can't be yellow. So go to effects and go to blended option. We want to give it a solid color or color overlay. Just take this solid color code and copy and paste it right here in Photoshop. Just as you're seeing it, guys, it is nothing difficult. So nothing more, nothing less. Nothing less. Okay, this is it, guys. If you're at this point, I welcome you and congratulations. Well done. Okay, take your type 2 horizontal type 2 and then take your font Montserrat light for this one and just reduce the size. Okay, I'm just reducing the size. So type in this 6 p.m. Okay, you can as well copy this format anytime you are doing another flyer. Okay, yeah, so yeah, there, take your ALS Script and type in sharp. So 6 p.m. sharp and just sample this light yellow color like this on this ellipse, just as you saw me doing, guys. Okay, guys, yeah, so this is it. Just making sure they are all centered. When they are all centered, you just press Ctrl+0 to zoom to fit to page and you are good to go. Select all and hit on this group icon right there, or Ctrl+G to group. I'm just naming our group time. So this is all about the time and position it anywhere, but I actually want it somewhere in line with this, between the 30 and the shape, fasting and prayer. So that's it, guys. But yeah, where it is okay. So take your ellipse tool again and all you're going to do, not ellipse, I mean polygon tool, and create a very nice triangle. Okay, that is it. So let's bring it. So let's create it again. Take your polygon tool and just create this nice triangle with your ruler on. Okay, it will create a very nice triangle for you. Duplicate it to 4 pieces. Okay, and just select all and reduce the size. And just right click after selecting all and go to merge shapes and merge all the shapes and sample this light color code, or go into your details and copy this light yellow color code and paste it right here in Photoshop. Okay, guys, so just as you are seeing, reduce the size like this and you're good to go. Okay, guys, let me pull off this ruler and yeah, let's see. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, we're actually done with this part. Create a new layer and take your pen tool. So here you make sure it is on shape and let me take the color white for now. So stand at the top right corner here and make a node. or create a node and create another node at this side and drag downwards. You see, you create the node and drag downwards and just drag around it, just as you are seeing, just to make this opening right at the top right corner there, like that. So I'm making sure that it fits at the place by enlarging it and positioning it nicely at the top right corner on the screen, just as you are seeing it, guys. So you can as well do same if you're practicing. And let's go, guys. So take your round rectangle and create a new layer, because actually you don't want it to merge down into that of the powder shape. Okay, so so here we give it a roundness of 10 pixels and we're good to go. So double click here in this thumbnail and we're going to take this pink color code, copy in the details like that, and paste it right here for the shop. So this is it. You actually do not want it big, so just move inside with your left arrow key and you are good to go. So just as you are seeing it on the page. Alright, guys, so let me group. I actually want to group the whole of this so that it will make our group very, very nice and easy. Okay, but then let's work on a little attachment. Okay, so move this light we just created before to the top a bit so that it shows at the top of the man of God. And that's all for now. So select all of it, all of it like this, excluding the background, and we're actually going to name it upper part. So that is the upper part now. So here we're just going to add the details. So please pay attention because it's going to go a bit fast. Okay, take your rectangle tool and create a rectangle, and then here you're going to give it the bottom right corner here 30 pixels, and we are good to go. So have it looking like that. So from here go to FS and blended option. So here in the blended option you go to gradient overlay. We want to give it a gradient. So so linear and angle of 0 and everything set. Okay, guys, so let's distort it and create a very nice gradient. So here you have our where is it, where are you, gradient code, so yellow shape gradient. So this is it. We're going to copy this deep yellow color code and paste it right here. So this is it, guys, and go to the other and click inside the color and go and take this light yellow color code in the details and paste it right here in Photoshop. And when you are done, you just hit on okay, and we are good to go. So all I'm going to do is to take my shape tool again, create a new layer because I don't want it to merge down into that of the shape, and then just create a very nice rectangle right beside of the first rectangle we have just created, or the gradient rectangle. So here I want to double click here this thumbnail and sample this deep color like that on the screen, and all I'm going to do is to give the bottom camera there a 30 pixels in the properties, just as you saw, just to make the roundness pop up there, and we're good to go. So this is how I want it. I'm going to take my type tool and type in the theme. Okay, so here we're just going to type in the theme with this deep font because we're typing in inside the yellow. Okay, so I'm taking the font Montserrat, just type in the theme like that. So this is actually Montserrat. Let's take medium, something bold a bit. Okay, so this is okay for now. Okay, this is okay for now. So let's go. I'm going to just increase the size to 6 points, and select both and make sure it is well centered. Okay, I'm going to increase it myself a bit and select both and make sure it is well centered nicely. Okay, I'm going to take this text and just hold Alt and drag to the right to make a duplicate. I made it white because we're actually going to type it white and we have to see. So let's type in the theme, the proper theme. So let's talk it. Okay, guys, I actually said this is going to be brief, and straight to the point, but so this is kind of brief and straight to the point. I actually want beginners to enjoy, so just giving a little explanations on the way. Okay, but then it is still brief. So make sure it is positioned at the center by selecting both the text and the shape, and just making sure that it is well centered with the alignment at the top. Okay, so this is it, guys. This is all about the theme. I'm going to just group all of it and name it theme. Okay, guys, let's box on. So take your horizontal, your rectangle tool again, and give it as usual the same color. I mean the same deep violet. It creates a very thin line. Okay, a very thin line like that. I mean, just as you're seeing it, Ctrl plus A and make sure it is well centered by taking the alignment at the top. Okay, alright guys, just as you're seeing it, I'm just going to go inside and I just reduce the size. Okay, not the size, okay, how it was. It's actually extended to some parts that we actually do not want. Okay, I just reduce it. So duplicate and drag it down like that. Okay, so this is it. This is all about it, guys. So just bring in the ruler to gauge. So all this details should cover up to that point. Okay, it should not cross it. So yeah, that is the essence of the ruler. Take your type tool and we're going with Montserrat extra bold italic for this part. Okay, guys. So 1 month. You can also use these arrangements for your next flyer if there is a chance, but then this is also good. I recommend it to every beginner here and every pro here. Okay, alright guys, so this is it. 1 month encounter like that, just making sure that it is well positioned. Oops, we don't want the background, anything about the background we do not want. So Ctrl plus A, just press on undo. Okay, so yeah, we are working on this and this is what we are working on. So all I'm going to do is just take my rectangle to create a new layer and draw a very nice rectangle, but this actually should be deeper than that of the first one. Okay, this is not a line. Okay, this is actually a line, but it should be very thick. So copy this pink color code in the details and paste it right here in Photoshop. So this is it. All right. So I just brought in the ruler there because I want everything to be in line. So yeah, the alignment matters. So I'm going to then take Montserrat semi-bold. Montserrat semi-bold, and I'm going to type in every just as you're seeing it, guys. So this is it, guys. So every Monday to Sunday, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to hold Alt and just create a duplicate by dragging down, holding Alt and dragging down like that, just to make a duplicate on that text. So all Friday is on all night, just like that. Okay, I'm then going to take Montserrat black like that. Okay, just reducing the size. Okay, that it matches what the first one. So just as you are seeing it, guys, so bringing it down and reducing the size. Okay, just so that they all be in line. Go to effects and blending options. I actually want to give it this gradient combination, so let's go. So just as you are seeing it, you can also pause this part and keep the settings on yours. Okay guys, so this is it. Let's distort and create. So come into your details. I have left the gradient code for Friday night, so copy the blue color code and paste it right here. Okay, and then just at the other part, just come inside your details and copy the pink color code and paste it right here in Photoshop. Okay, just as you're seeing it, hit on done or okay, hit on done on okay or okay. That is what I actually said. I don't want to confuse you. Okay guys, so let's box on. Take your rectangle tool and create a very nice rectangle to fill that space right there. Oh, yeah, this is it. So here in the properties, all I'm going to do is just type in 10 pixels at the bottom right corner and then the top left corner, like that. 10 pixels, 10. It was actually 30, right? Yeah. So cool, cool. Uh, just as you see it on the screen, guys. Okay. So I selected both and just increasing the size, just as you are seeing it, enlarging it a bit. All right, bringing it down small. Okay. So just as you are seeing it, just making sure that this guy is positioned somewhere here, and this guy is stretching somewhere to the outside, and this is also meeting the first one, and we are good to go. So they should all be in line. So yeah, this is it. It should be somewhere like that. Cool. All I'm going to do is just reduce this stretch like that, and just as you're seeing this, we are good to go. All right, guys. So copy the layer style and just paste it here, and we are good to go, guys. Yeah. So here, all we are going to do is to just type in Montserrat bold. Montserrat bold for this one. So this is it, guys. First to 31st, I guess, like that, and increase the size so that it fits in well inside the shape, like that. And yeah, let me reduce it like that a bit. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Yeah, make sure it is well centered like that. Okay, this is okay. All right, guys, let's box on. What we're going to do is take our type 2 and type in this 2022. Go into the character font style and take Montserrat black, and we're good to go. Go to edit and free transform. We actually want to make it big from the other side, just like that, and but make sure it catches up with the tops and bottom of the shape right there. Okay, it must not cross, must not be big to cross that the shape there. Okay, the 31st, I guess, shape like that. It shouldn't be bigger than that. It should be something within. Okay, so yeah, making sure everything is well centered there like that with the ruler, just as you are seeing the arrangement. Okay, take your rectangle tool and just create this nice line or thin rectangle like that. Double click in the thumbnail and give it this pink color on the screen. Okay, you will also have it in the details. Okay, so yeah, let's go on. Make sure it is positioned nicely on the page, and oops, select both and make sure it is well centered. Not the other center, but the horizontal center. Okay, guys, so this is it. Welcome to this part, and I salute you. Well done once again. Okay, guys, so this is it. From here, all I'm going to do is take my horizontal type tool again and type in wet Montserrat regular, regular, regular. Yeah, so Montserrat regular or regular. All they say, it is regular. Okay, guys, so I'm just typing in the location. So the church premises at the church premises. Okay, not premises. All right, guys, so this is it. I'm just going to make sure that everything is well centered. After that, so go to select and just make sure it is centered, and you're good to go. So this is it, guys. I'm going to select the whole of this, hit on the group layer icon, and boom, hit on Ctrl+G on the keyboard to group as well, and just naming it like that. So this is kind of the details. So yeah, take your rectangle tool and create a very nice rectangle right below that part, like at the bottom there. And all we are going to do is to go to edit and retransform. So here we're going to make some changes. So let me bring this slider, right click and go to warp. Here the warp, let me pull this ruler, it is distracting. Hit on the center and drag downwards, okay, till it disappears. Yeah, so just as you are seeing this, okay. So this is it, guys, just as you are seeing it, so that it can create this nice shape for you. So instead of going through this hard process of creating a shape, you can also do that for um, yeah, to make everything easy for you right there. Okay, guys, welcome to the end of this tutorial, and please if you're new here to my page, kindly like and subscribe, and if you're old here and you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, because it is going to help the family grow. Okay, so thank you for clicking to practice with me. See you next time in my next tutorial, and you'll also see me in my next video. So thank you for clicking to watch. I'm not out, so go to filter and click on camera raw filter, like that, and just giving it a bit of um um I mean filter, a bit of some filters. Okay, just giving it some adjustment. Okay, some color tuning. Okay, so you can also do this, okay, to every flyer you make, just to increase the brightness of the colors on the flyer. Okay, hit okay when you are done. So yeah, for now I'm out. Bye bye.